It's like the bingo hall from hell. 30 or 40? Wow, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. What was I on? 6? I'm just gonna go back to the footage. After an official review, verdict says, what did you do over your quarantine? Oh, I counted like 4,000 ping pong balls. All right, so I originally wasn't planning on doing this video until much later, but since I'm kind of stuck in quarantine or shelter in place or whatever you want to call it for a bit of time, I have some time to kill. So what we're going to do today is find out which bag holds the most volume. We have the Solgaard Closet 2.0 carry-on, TravelPro MaxLite 5, the Chester carry-on, the Delsey Helium Aero, and I have an Away suitcase down there. Actually, we'll pull it out. The Away carry-on. And like 2,000, 3,000 something ping pong balls. And we're gonna use those ping pong balls to figure out which bag holds the most of them. So realistically, how much can you fit in each? Now, you might be asking, why ping pong balls? Well, one, I got them super cheap. And moreover, for the reason I'm doing this is I've just redesigned my site, link in the description, where I'm providing a much more in-depth comparison between all these carry-on bags here, along with some others I'm going to be doing in the future. I've reached out to several brands online that I've seen advertising on my Facebook, Instagram, and other places when I started searching for carry-on luggage. So that's how I actually got in touch with Solgaard, who was nice enough to send me this bag. So more videos coming in the future, more in-depth comparisons. If you're watching this video farther in the future when this virus has kind of blown over, be sure to click the link in the description below and you'll be taken to the new website with the new design. Anyways, let's jump on into it. All right, so you might remember the Delsey Helium Aero from one of the videos I actually did when I was back in college and kind of living in the hood, where I dropped some weights and did a bunch of makeshift durability test on this. So that's the reason this one's a little beat up. So let's start. Oh, how did I tie this many months ago? Just so you know, I'm not kidding. There are like literally thousands of these in here. My dog's going, hey, Reese, put it down. My dog's going nuts. He loves these things. So let's try and close this and then stuff some more in. And I also don't want to crush any of the ping pong balls because, you know, I'm never gonna know when I might go back to college. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. All right, so I have the box for the Chester, and I think this is gonna serve as a good collection bin, because I think these things are gonna start rolling everywhere. All right, check it. How many ping pong balls do you think the Delsey has? Leave your guess in the comments below. All right, I'm back with a pen, paper, and some laundry baskets that I'm hoping are gonna help me count. So I figure I can just pour a couple, oh, I don't know. I just lost like 3. Here's another representation of how much space you have to work with in the Delsey Helium Aero. Now, I'm gonna sit here and count. And I promise I'm gonna actually do this unlike probably some other YouTubers who might just, oh, I don't know, cut the video off and say, oh yeah, it's 639. Nope, that's not what we do here. That's not what I do. So I'm gonna count and I'll speed this up. 18, 20. I'm counting by twos because counting by threes is really hard. 4, 96, 98, 100. So we're at 300 balls. It's about a third of the way full. $100, $500. So it looks like we're going to be somewhere in the 500 range. And also, by the way, I'm pretty sure these are 40 millimeter ping pong balls, standard size nowadays. So just thought I'd point that out. $78, $79.
Real quick before we get into the final numbers for the Delsey and others, let's quickly go through the processes I went through to fill up all the other bags with anywhere from 400 to 700 ping pong balls. Just so you guys have proof that I actually did it and I didn't just make up these numbers or just pull them out of the sky. Trust me, I sat there for like 3 hours one night and I just filled them up, emptied them out, and counted every single ball. But for the sake of time, I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me count.
All right, so our final tally is the Delsey Helium Aero, 579 ping pong balls. The Chester carry-on luggage, 629. The Away carry-on, 595. The Solgaard carry-on closet 2.0, 501. And the TravelPro Max Light 5 at 623. So, now that we have this data in front of us, what does it mean? Well, it means the Chester holds the most amount of ping pong balls and the Solgaard holds the least amount of ping pong balls with the given carry-ons we have here. In regards to which has more volume, I mean, there's going to be some variation. I'm assuming I counted correctly. There are a couple of hiccups where I got confused, and you know, after you count a couple thousand ping pong balls, you will get confused. This is just a fun test, just to kind of see the kind of volume that these carry-ons have. You know, you should really pay attention to more on what you're packing, how you're packing it, how you're folding it. Are you using storage cubes, compression bags, things like that. Those sort of things can make packing and traveling a lot easier. So when you get to the hotel or wherever you're going, it's easy to unpack, have everything neat and organized, versus the hurricane or the tornado of clothes that sits on top of your bag, you know, after a couple days in the hotel room. So, like I said earlier in the video, be sure to check out my website, link below. I have links to all of the bags, did the ping pong ball test on. I've really in-depth information there on the website, so if you're looking to purchase one of them, I highly recommend you check that out. I also have a couple other review videos on the Chester, the Max Light 5 versus the previous edition, the Max Light 4. I did some durability tests on the Max Light 4 and the Delsey Helium Aero. I'm going to be doing a review on the Solgaard carry-on closet, so that video should be out here soon, hopefully within the next few weeks. But apart from that, I'm still gonna have to clean all these up. But until next time, see you guys later.